The classic question. Are you still there? Click OK to keep playing. Yes, Animal Jam. Evidently, I'm still here. Still in the game. If I intended to log out, would have logged out. Anyways, folks, hello. It is I, WisteriaMoon here, and today I am going to be performing a brief little experiment. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't intend for this experiment to take place. I'm actually quite nervous for the results. Very nervous. So first of all, let me go ahead and give you guys a quick little backstory to this experiment. So basically, as you all have probably heard at some point in your time playing Animal Jam, there is a phenomenon called beta accounts. What are beta accounts, you may be wondering? Wow, so glad you asked, folks. So you see, back in the day, Animal Jam used to have a testing phase called the beta. This was when the game was first released in, I believe it was July of 2010, almost a decade ago, which is absolutely insane. So anyways, when Animal Jam was in beta testing, many of the functions we have in the game now were not available. One of those functions was Animal Jam membership. Yes, that is right. Back in the beta days of Animal Jam, there was no such thing as membership. So essentially, all players were members. There were no restricted features because, again, the game was in testing. So nobody was paying to play it. Anyways, once the beta period of Animal Jam ended and the game fully launched, membership soon came out. But what was interesting is that players that had been playing since the game was in beta testing had all these items that ended up becoming member items once membership came out. So any of these accounts that were wearing these member items actually ended up having those items frozen onto their animal, glitched on. That's right. You could literally put another item on top of it and then it would just go right back to the member item that the non-member was wearing when the Animal Jam member feature came out. Hopefully that makes sense. The only way that you could actually take the member item off was to delete the item. So the result was a bunch of really old accounts from Animal Jam's history that were marked by the feature of non-member animals wearing member items, which was a really cool feature slash glitch, especially considering it could not be replicated because there were no other circumstances in which a non-member could wear a member item. It literally had to be glitched onto them from the very beginning of Animal Jam's creation. So obviously these accounts are very special and in very high demand. I did not actually play Animal Jam in the beta, but a good friend of mine donated their beta account to me, which many of you are probably aware of. That is actually my storage account called Melv. So yes, this is probably a conflicting image for some of you because y'all are probably thinking, wait a second, Melv has a membership, which is where we get to the experiment part of this video. So yes, I'll just insert some old footage of me playing as Melv in some of my older videos. I did some videos explaining the whole beta account concept and how I got Melv, all of that. Hey guys, WisteriaMoon here, and today I am going to be making a video on something that I have been wanting to talk about for a very long time, which is explaining how I got my storage account Melv and explaining how it's wearing a top hat. But yes, for all intents and purposes, Melv was a non-member wearing two member items, this member top hat and these member bat wings. And the second animal, which was a tiger, was also wearing the hat and bat wings. So it was pretty cool. But what ended up happening is something very frustrating that was completely out of my control. Basically, when Animal Jam released this new Refer a Friend program, a bunch of Animal Jam players started creating accounts and using my username as the referral code so that they could receive gems and diamonds and all that jazziness. Which was fine because most of the time people just created non-member accounts. But apparently, one of the people actually went out of their way to interfere with my storage account, Melv. Basically, instead of putting my main username WisteriaMoon for the Refer a Friend code, they must have put my storage account's username, Melv, in the Refer a Friend code option, input thing, whatever you call it. And then they must have redeemed a membership to their account because the last time I logged on Melv, I just received this pop-up that says, congratulations, you've received 1 week of membership and 15 diamonds. And guys, I was livid. I was so angry. Okay, because just hear me out. This account is a rarity. It is a piece of Animal Jam history. These member items were glitched onto my storage account. And now that there's a membership on it, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Because usually as soon as the membership fades, all the member items automatically get removed from the animal. So I have a really bad feeling about this, folks. I've actually been intentionally delaying logging onto Melv for a really long time because because I really don't want my storage account to get ruined. Like, the fact that my non-member animal was wearing member items was just so cool and so revolutionary, and now that it has membership on it, I'm like 90% sure my items are going to be taken off. But there is slight hope. There's just a glimmer of hope, folks. The slightest glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, this glitch from 2010, almost 10 years ago, will still work and the member items will still be attached to the account. I literally have not logged in since the membership got removed, so we're going to be doing that right now, folks. We are going to be testing fate by logging into my beta account. Gosh, I'm actually so sad right now. I really hope that this doesn't happen. Oh no. Oh no. I already see the top hat is gone. Why? Why, Animal Jam? Why? Let's accept our gift. No. 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 Guys, I'm actually so sad right now. I literally don't even have words. I don't even have words. My top hat and wings were removed from my account. And on the tiger too. You see, I mentally prepared a little bit when I made this video. I did. I really did. But now that I'm actually seeing this account without the top hat and wings on it, I just don't even know how to express it. I'm like really genuinely upset. This account was a piece of history for me. Not only was it a piece of history, but it just brought back so many memories. Because I just remember way back in the day when people didn't know about the beta account glitch, I would just hop into a room wearing a top hat. People would be like, whoa, how can you do that as a non-member? Yeah, obviously that probably wouldn't happen these days because more people know about beta accounts, but I'm literally just so upset. I can't explain it. It was just a really cool feature. It was like a piece of Animal Jam history that I had this account. And now it's literally ruined forever because, yeah, I'm a non-member and my member items have been taken off by someone who literally used a refer a friend code on my account. Okay, you see, I find this issue to be legitimately frustrating. What's wrong, honey? Oh man. Animal Jam relationship drama. I don't even know if I want to continue this video or just watch this relationship drama play out in front of me. No, alright, I need to not get distracted. Anyways, I'm just gonna take a minute to rant about this because I actually am genuinely upset, and here's why. Because basically, when Animal Jam put in this invite a friend / refer a friend program, you're supposed to have a referral link, right? But you can also be referred by your username, which makes perfect sense. But there's no way to opt in or out of this program, okay? There's literally no way for that to happen. So I literally could not even do anything about this situation because someone put in my username and then they redeemed a membership. This was out of my control. So I could not control my account being ruined by having a membership applied to it. I never would have put a membership on it ever. A week of membership, that was not even close to being worth having my whole entire beta account ruined. Now, here's what I'll say about this. I'm sure Animal Jam never would have anticipated something like this happening, but even if I were to come across another beta account, which I probably won't, but if I did, that would be ruined as well because I'm sure that once people realize that you can ruin other people's beta accounts, I'm sure they would buy the membership just to do it. Because I'm taking a look at this real quick, and let's see, I have 2 referrals. 2. That means that one of these people specifically went out of their way to ruin my account. I'm just gonna assume it's this person, Sailor Cosmic. You know, I probably shouldn't be calling them out right now. There's no need to send this person hate, by the way. I'm just putting them in the video because I don't really care. This is obviously not their main account because look at this. All they're wearing are these glasses and a necklace, and their den is empty. They were last on 23 days ago. They only have 1 animal, so this is definitely not their main account. They literally just did this to ruin my account, which is a really low blow. Congratulations, Sailor Cosmic. It worked. You ruined one of my favorite things on Animal Jam, my beta account. It's okay, guys. Fortunately, I'm 20 years old, so this doesn't bother me as much as it would have back in the day. But man, if this happened a couple years ago, I would have cried. I'm not even kidding. I would have been so sad. This is actually really depressing, and unfortunately, there's nothing Animal Jam will be able to do to fix it because it was a glitch in the first place. So Animal Jam's not going to want to redeem a glitch on my account. Like, that just kind of goes against their business model, I feel like. But it's just really, really sad. A great piece of Animal Jam history has been lost, and beta accounts are only becoming rarer and rarer by the day because very few people play that have been playing since 2010. This is another beta account. I don't know if you guys know the username. Hopefully you don't, though. I'm blocking it out so that hopefully this one doesn't get ruined either. Anyways, this is another beta account that I used to own. Tragically, I do not own it anymore. I actually gave it to another person. This was back before Animal Jam really was clear about their rules on password sharing and all of that. So never trade your account, folks, okay? Don't learn from me. This was years ago. Anyways, gave this account up as part of a trade. Man, do I wish wish I had it back. I really wish I had it back. Oh my gosh. The thing is, some of these beta accounts are still in existence. As an example, this one. It is a non-member wearing a tiki mask, which is really, really cool. But as more and more people quit or leave the game, these beta accounts are just not active, and people usually don't use them as their main accounts because they're non-member accounts. So yeah, there aren't very many of them, and it was really special to have this one. So now that's basically been ruined by some person who literally had the intent in mind to ruin my account. Very sad stuff. So yeah, again, there's no need to like send that person hate because I'm honestly sure that it's not their main account. I don't really care that their username is exposed, but at the same time, I'm not like gonna say hate on them because that's just ridiculous and they probably won't see it anyways. But here's what I will say to Animal Jam. I would highly recommend implementing a feature that allows you to be opted out of the invite a friend program, just in an effort to preserve people's accounts in case they don't want random memberships applied to them or people referring their name in general. I mean, you would think that there couldn't be a downside to this, but clearly there was because, yeah, my account's destroyed and I'm really sad about this. And if I had known that it was possible to opt out of this program, I would have. Well, actually, it's not. So let me rephrase. If it were possible to opt out of this invite a friend feature, I definitely would have because I would have protected this account at all costs. And I never thought this would happen ever. I was always very careful to not tamper too much with the glitch. And now look where we are. I'm bald. I'm forever bald. My iconic top hat and batwing look has been destroyed. It looked pretty cool too, not gonna lie. It was like a very dope look. The top hat beta accounts were very much sought after. So yeah, I'm really sad about this. It's a dark time, dark day for my Animal Jam loving self. I wish I had a positive takeaway from this, but you know, I just felt the need to create a video about it because I wanted to show you guys a little insight into what happens if you redeem a membership on a beta account. It's not good. I may or may not try to get another one, but we'll see what happens. If I do, I'm definitely not sharing the username unless Animal Jam creates them opt out of the invite a friend program feature because there would be no point because, you know, someone will probably come along and destroy it. But either way, I guess it's fine, guys. Much worse could have happened. At least it didn't get hacked. That's always a bonus. So anyways, folks, despite this probably being somewhat of a sad video, I really appreciate you all watching and sticking through till the end. So on that note, as always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!